just really proud of not just these two guys here, but our entire program tonight and our team. I think that's as good a team as there is in this league right now. When they're playing well, I mean, they're as good as Lipscomb, as good as Liberty, anybody that we played against this season. I think they're really well coached. They're tough, they're competitive, and they really came at us there at the end. And credit our players, these two as seniors, but our guys in general for continuing to fight. And those were the games that 3 and 4 weeks ago we weren't finishing. And so now, all credit to them. Now they're starting to get over the hump, and I was really proud. I mean, you look at senior really steps up, Christian Carlisle goes and gets that really big rebound, and so I'm proud to see our older guys really doing what they're capable of doing on the floor.
Questions?
Dinero, tell me about that and one you had there at the end. It put you guys ahead. You hadn't scored, I think, for a while, a few minutes. Just tell me what you saw that made you want to drive, and how good it felt to put that in.
Well, it was definitely a big play. We needed that momentum, and I mean, just got to do with us whatever it takes to win, and I feel like that's what we need at the time. So.
Good. You could talk a little bit about Abdul. You could think about Abdul Lewis and the upperclassmen.
Yeah, he's tough. I mean, he's as good a big as there is in the league, and he's really hard to prepare for because there's not many guys that size that can score on the block, but he can also pick and pop and shoot it. And so he's a matchup nightmare. And then all the stuff, that's why he played so much zone tonight. They run really good man-to-man stuff, and he can really pass on backdoor cuts. So he's as good of a big, I think, as there is in this league and that we played against all year. And then obviously Zach Cooks is tremendous, and they've got a good group. I mean, there's a reason that they've won 18 games, and we were fortunate enough to come out with the win tonight.
Schadrac, can you tell me, you guys were in control most of the first half, and then they came back on you slowly, and they took that lead. What were you guys doing to kind of get back in it, to kind of settle down and to get the win?
Just trying to keep our composure. We know basketball is a game of runs. Just like they can go on a run, we can go on a run. They're a really talented team, so we just got to keep our composure.
And how good does it feel? I mean, you guys are tied for third now after you struggled early in the ASUN season. To keep winning and playing the way that you're playing, I mean, how do you feel right now?
Everything we went through, is for this time of the year, so we just got to keep chipping away. Got to move on to the next one around this time of year.
Dinero, you haven't started a game since early December. You get the call to start the game tonight. What's going through your mind when Coach tells you you're going to be out there starting the game? And what does it mean to you? You've been fighting to get back in that position the last 2 months now. So what does that mean to you to be able to be starting again?
I mean, that gives all credit to everyone. I mean, I think everyone got to be ready. Next man up mentality, and the ultimate goal is to win the game, whether I'm starting or I'm coming off the bench. So that's the ultimate goal.
In the last 6 games, you've scored in double figures 5 times, including 13 tonight. What do you think's going right for you out there in terms of being able to get your shot and knock down shots for the team?
Again, credit to all my teammates. They help give me wide open shots. Just for other players too, they can knock down shots. So they have to help. They have to help against them. So it makes the game a lot easier for both ways, for me and them.
Coach, you got road game this weekend against Stetson. You beat them here, but what's it going to take to be able to knock them off their place?
Yeah, well, like these guys said, I mean, I think right now it's a one-game mentality. It really doesn't matter who we're playing. What we're trying to do is make sure we're getting better every day. And I've told our program and our team since day one, we want to try to win every game in front of us, but we want to make sure we're getting as good as we can get at the right time of the year. And if we'll continue to just focus on, hey, what can we do to get better tomorrow? What can we do to get better the next day? Then hopefully the games take care of themselves.
You always talk about how it's just the next game. You don't focus on down the road, but you do know that after tonight's win, you got to you're in good position to host a first round game in the conference tournament. How big and how important would that be to be able to play a game in the tournament in front of these fans?
Yeah, I mean that would be tremendous, but unfortunately in this league and every league in the country, you're one bad night away from not doing that. So yeah, that's something that's important to us. But we really haven't talked anything about seeding, place in the league. That really is not our concern right now. Our concern is just, again, are we getting to the level we think we can get? And the guys know this, and our locker room knows this. Even when we were struggling, we know we've got good players. We know we've got a good team. We just were going through some things, and I think a lot of teams go through that. I mean, I've shared with these guys a lot. I mean, you look at the Celtics right now; they got great players. Everything's in place for them to be good, and they're struggling. And unfortunately, we struggled early, but I'm hoping that we're getting good at the right time of the year.
Thanks, guys.
Good. Thank you.